Marion Colby said what?
You heard me. That you'd never been faithful to any woman, including me. That you never will be. Of course, I had the unique pleasure of calling her a bold-faced liar. As if I would believe anything that woman had to say.
Dixie, I have no idea why Marion would come over here just to say something like that.
She's a vindictive old bat. Felt so good to let her have it right between the eyes. You would have been proud.
I'm so sorry you had to hear it.
Well, that's not all. I went over to WRCW and I spoke to Liza. I mean, I was looking for you, but you weren't there. She, knew what Marion had done, and she was very upset. She even called her own mother a liar. I mean, she was apologizing for her.
Liza did that?
Yeah. Kind of made me feel sorry for her. Liza, I mean.
I can't believe you were dragged into any of this.
Well, the price I have to pay for marrying such a handsome and irresistible husband. I trust you, honey. 100%.
You know how much I love you, right?
I know. Same here. And I know that nothing happened between you and Liza except 3 small kisses that happened so long ago. It was a lifetime, ancient history.
Yeah.
Dad, there's not some small piece of this puzzle that you're leaving out, is there?
No, I just can't believe that somebody like Marion would feel compelled to hurt us.
Well, she made a fool of herself. We should pity her.
Honey, I am never again going to do anything to make you doubt me with Liza or anyone else.
Honey, I have complete and total faith in you. I'll get it. Well, speak of the devil.
I'm sorry. I was just driving by. I saw your car.
We were just talking about you. Come on in.
Hi.
Hi. Dixie was just telling me about your mother's visit and her little talk with you.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about my mother. I wish I could keep her nose out of my business, but short of sewing her lips shut.
No, it's okay. I mean, meddling moms, mothers-in-law, we all have them, I guess.
Don't I know it?
Well, I told Dixie that every word my mother said was just pure fiction.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So did you just come by to, apologize to Ted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that and to ask you if you were with us.
Well, I'll stop by the studio with my answer soon.
Sure, right. Well, I hope it's a decision that's right for all of us. And, sorry again, and, I'll see you.
Okay.
Thanks, Dixie.
Goodbye. How do you guys get anything produced at WRCW with everybody stabbing each other in the back all the time, huh?
Teaching is just a bundle of sweetness and light.
Well, teachers work for love, not money. Besides, they don't pay us enough to make throat cutting worthwhile.
Tell that to Michael. Count your blessings.
I do. And you're at the top of my list. Honey, I know that you're going to make the right decision about your career, and I'm going to be right there beside you, all right?
Thank you.
Besides, you know, now there's no reason to feel insecure about Liza.
There never was.
Joe.
Hello, Liza. Rudy said I could come in here and use your telephone.
Oh, sure. No problem. I hear you're a guest on today's show.
I am, yes.
Liza, oh, hey, Dad.
Oh, hello, son. I was just thanking Liza for the use of the telephone.
Well, you don't have to leave. You can have a seat. How's Ruth?
Actually, if it's okay, I'd like to speak with you for a minute.
I'll see you out on the set.
Hey, buddy! I didn't hear you ring.
Where's my key?
Your key? Let me see that key.
I made it in lion cubs.
Oh, that is awesome. That's good, solid craftsmanship. Excellent work. You know what? You know that the middle drawer in my desk, in my den?
Uh-huh.
Full of keys. I have no idea what they're for. So why don't you go put them all in your ring and go around the house and see what unlocks what?
Oh, cool.
Hey, listen, stow your gear first, okay? And does your old mom get a goodbye?
Bye.
Oh, thanks a lot. I suppose like a kiss would be out of the question? Fine, okay, forget I even asked. 3 things. Listen to Adam, behave yourself, let him check your math homework, and I will pick you up after school on Friday.
Wait on the corner, okay?
I will not invade your play space. You have my solemn vow. Go ahead, be good. Do you ever feel obsolete?
The classics never go out of style.
Oh, really? Well, there are some that I wish would pass into obscurity.
Oh, well, anybody I know? Other than me, of course.
Her last name begins with a C.
Oh, damn it. What's Liza done now?
Actually, it's not Liza. It's her mother. Wait till you hear about Marion Darling's latest escapade.
Well, I just want you to know that I didn't say anything to my mother. I mean, don't ask me how she found out. But once I heard that she told Dixie, I tried to call you and warn you.
I know. Petra claimed I wasn't home.
And then Dixie showed up here, so I sort of spun into major damage control. I hope it worked.
It did. Listen, I don't know how to say this, but after everything we've been through, after everything I've done and said, I know that you don't know me. And I got myself into this. Somehow I'm going to get myself out, but for whatever reason, you did it. You saved my neck. Thank you.
Well, hopefully this is the last time we have to have this discussion, right?
Nothing would make me happier.
Great. So what do you say we discuss business?
Business. As in my contract.
I have an ulterior motive for my good cause. I have made a decision that I'm not going to press sexual harassment charges against you, or Adam, or the station. And I think it's good what Adam did, that he gave you creative control of the show. I think that when we don't have our hands around each other's necks, we work very well together. So do you think that we might be able to put this behind us?
I don't know, can we?
Yeah, I think we can. Friends?
How about congenial co-workers?
Congenial coworkers, okay. So you will sign on the dotted line?
I hope I don't regret this.
You won't. Welcome back. I promise you won't regret it.
Don't make any rash promises.
Rash, I think we're finally both heading in the same direction.
You know, you were right. We do make a good team. I mean, when we actually leave our personalities and all our problems at home where they belong, we work well together.
Your talent and my drive. Nothing can stop us, not even my mother.
If we don't let it.
Well, I think we learned our lesson. I think it was hard, but I think sometimes that's best. The past is behind us, and now we are congenial co-workers.
When we're not baring our fangs, I like your style.
Well, time to make the announcement. Hello, everybody. I have good news and bad news. Bad news first. The Cutting Edge show today is a go. So we're going to have to liven things up a bit and quicken up the pace. Good news. Tad Martin has re-signed his contract, so he's here to stay. Break a leg, everybody. We have a show to produce.
Liza, I've got an errand to run. It's very important, but it won't take long. I promise I'll be back in time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marion rang my bell, walked into my house, and, easy as you pleased, announced that Tad and Liza had slept together.
That meddlesome witch.
You don't believe it?
Do you?
Of course not. I called her a liar straight to her face.
Good. Good for you. I hope you threw the baggage out on the street.
Well, I accused her of being Liza's messenger, but it was pretty obvious from the way that Liza reacted that she had no idea what her mother was up to.
So Liza denied it all.
Oh, yes, and Tad backed her up, which he didn't have to do, so there kind of goes the conspiracy theory. Marion acted alone.
What goes on in that woman's mind? Hey, Kimmy, sit down, sit down.
Well, Adam, I was hoping that you could shed some light on the subject.
Me? Why should I know what motivates her?
Well, you've known her longer than I have, certainly. Would she make up something like this just to hurt me?
No, more likely to skewer Tad for his former liaison.
Well, that's what Liza said, but that was ages ago.
Well, there's no grudge too small for Marion to hold on to.
Seems kind of weird to me.
Well, consider the source and go on with your life.
Well, that is what I'm planning to do. There's no easy way to break this to you, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. I've been offered a student teaching position at Pigeon Hollow.
You're not going to take it.
I'm tempted.
You can't leave town with Junior. I won't allow it. You... Pigeon Hollow? You can't be serious. What about Junior?
Junior's a great kid. He'd thrive anywhere.
Well, but what about his school is here? His friends are here. Dixie, I'm here. Dixie, this is my last chance to do really right by one of my children. God knows I treated Sky shamefully. Haley, I didn't know till she was 16. And poor Anna Claire, I never even had a chance to say hello to her. But Junior, that boy, he thinks I know everything. He asked me the other day, Dad, why do we sleep with our eyes closed? I answered him. I'm the answer man. Dixie, I have a chance to be a real father to Junior, someone he can look up to, someone he can trust. I can't do that if I'm an absentee father, one of those third weekend of the month visitors, some sort of a summer memory. I need for my son to know how much I love him. I can't do that long distance. So please, Dixie, don't take him away from me.
It will probably never happen anyhow. Can you imagine Tad in Pigeon Hollow? Sitting on a pond bank, watching the kids splash around in the water. Nothing to do but look up into the sky and watch the clouds. No business, no faxes, no crises, no fires to put out. Tad would be bored in no time.
What about you?
Well, my home is with Tad. And right now, I have a really good feeling that he's going to stay with WRCW.
He said as much?
Yes. Well, not really. I mean, I guess when you live with somebody long enough, you kind of get to know what they're going to do. Pine Valley and a TV station, that's where his heart is.
What about Liza?
Well, peace seems to have broken out. Liza got what she wanted. Tad's got the best of both possible worlds, hosting and producing the cutting edge.
I'm glad you're staying.
Really? You're glad Junior's staying.
Oh, now where would I be if I didn't have you here to keep me honest?
I wouldn't want to know that. Listen, the show is going live today. Tad's bringing on his dad, Joe Martin, as his guest, so I want to be there to support my father-in-law. I've got a few errands to run, so...
Great. I have a few things to do myself. I'll meet you there.
What are you after here, Liza?
How about a little honesty for a change, huh, Tad?
Okay, you want to talk about our little attraction? Let's talk.
The one that doesn't exist.
The one that got us in a lot of trouble. Come on, Marion, open the damn door.
Tad, darling, I knew you'd come.